Alright guys, it's very sincere. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make emotional Afrobeat chords. So first things first, let's look at the scale. I'll be using the keys on piano for this particular tutorial. And I'll be using the key of F sharp for the tutorial. So this is all we have. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on F sharp. It also corresponds to Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So this is the 1 chord. This is the 2 chord. This is the 3 chord now. 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are the chords that we have. So first things first, you want to learn how to harmonize. This is how to harmonize. What do I mean by harmony? The 4 chord basically blends with the 2 chord. So this is 4, 2. Together we have. Then also the 3 chord blends with the 5 chord. This is the 5 chord, and then this is the 3 chord. So we have all together. So learn how to harmonize. There are also some very interesting harmonies. The 1 also harmonizes very well with the 6 because they are in the same family of chords. Maybe I'll go ahead and do another video for that one to show you different kinds of harmony. Then we have number 2 is ensure that you change your chord structure. This is a root chord. You can as well change it to a sus2 chord. So it's basically the same chord you are playing, but this is another structure, and we call this one the sus2. Sus2 simply means you're changing the middle note of that chord and then replacing it with the second note. So we have this. Remember that this is 1, 2, 3. So I'm replacing the 3 with the 2. So we have this. Then we also have a sus4 chord. That one I'm typically replacing the middle note with, or the third note with the 4th note on that scale. So we have this, we have this. This is a sus4 chord. So root chord, sus2, sus4. This is another way to vary what you're playing. Then we also have a major 7th. Major 7th means we're adding the 7th note of that scale to the chord. So we have, this is a major 7th chord. There are different types of chords. There are major 6th chords, minor 6th, minor 9th, add 11, and so on and so forth, add 13 chords. But that's a whole lot of music theory. Just start off with this one I've given you now. The sus2, the sus2, the sus4, and then the major 7th. Okay? Then learn how to utilize minor chords. If you want to draw a lot of emotions from your Afrobeat, use minor chords majorly. So this is okay, let me show you the majors and the minor. The first chord, there's the 1 chord is major. The second one is minor. The third one is minor. The 4th one is major. The 5th one is major. And then the 6th is minor. And then the 7th is diminished. So you want to ensure that you are making use of the minors, which is this, this, this. Let me play a sample beat and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we have this. So I want to add a chord now. So I go. So I have the 6, the 3, then the 2. So you can tell that was quite emotional. So try to add minor chords to whatever music you're trying to make, especially if you want to extract a lot of emotions from it. Then number 4, use live instruments. I have a live MIDI keyboard here in the studio. Okay, some persons like to arrange. Let me show you what I mean by arrangement. They come over to piano roll and then try to organize their sounds like this. Okay, this works, but if you want it to sound more realistic, you want to try to purchase live instruments. I have a guitar here, an acoustic guitar here in the studio. I also have a live MIDI keyboard. I can also play the bass, but I don't have a bass guitar yet. So the bottom line is learn how to play live instruments. It will improve whatever you're doing. Purchase live instruments and learn how to play them. That's rule number 4. And then we also have the 5th one, which is ensure to use vocal chains. Sorry, vocal samples. Okay, vocal samples are very, very important. They are just vocal recordings. So if you know how to sing, you should not have an issue with that. Okay, all you need to do is play a particular chord, then try to use your voice to harmonize the. Okay, maybe I'll just look for a sample to show you. Okay, but use vocal samples. If you cannot sing very well, you want to invite a singer
ADS Power Mix.
record their vocals for you, and then you can edit it however you want. Alright, so the last
Lego.
Is subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done that, and it will encourage me to make more interesting videos like this one. But let me show you different chord patterns you can use. So this is a sample. So I have. Okay, so sorry. You notice that I was actually playing the 4 chord, but you cannot easily tell it's the 4 chord because I've added the 6th note, and I'm also harmonizing with the 2 chord. Okay, so this is the 2 chord, and this is the 4 chord with a 6 added. And the reason I added the 6 is that, sorry, with the 5 added. The reason I added the 5 is that it harmonizes very well with the 4. So I have this. Okay, I also played the 5 chord, but then I've added the 3 chord on the bass, so you cannot easily tell that it's the 3 chord. So it sounds like this. So one way to make your playing unique is try to harmonize notes. Okay, you might not really be able to do that if you don't understand a little bit of music theory, but that's the reason why I'm here. You can actually apply exactly what I'm teaching here, and then it will work. Then what you need to do is try to arpeggiate your note. What it means is break your chords, so you can have something like, okay, so I'm breaking the chords. I actually want to play this, but I'm breaking it down to. So learn to break your chords down or arpeggiate them. It spices up your play. Then as you play your melodies, add some extra notes like okay, we're not going to talk about this chord today, but there are various things you can do to spice up your chord. Now, look at this chord now. This is actually the 3 chord, but instead of playing the minor version, remember I taught you this. This is the a minor chord, the 3 minor chord, the one we call E minor, basically Mi. But now I'm making it major. I don't even want to talk about how to the different. Okay, let me talk about it. A major has a spacing of 3 notes. One. So if I'm playing this now, there's a spacing of 3 notes here. 1, 2, 3. Are you getting it now? To 2 notes. So a spacing of 3 to 2 notes. Sorry, 3 to 2 notes, major. But for a minor, it's a spacing of 2 to 3 notes. So you see, we have 2 notes in between, like so. And then we have 3 notes on the other side. I don't know if you can see what I'm showing you. All right. So that's how to know a major and a minor. So this is supposed to be the 3 minor, but for some reasons I'm making it major, and that's the basis of how we form new chords. Okay, so instead of playing the major, sorry, the minor, I'm playing the major. So how do I apply it? I have, so I can play. Okay, it extracts a lot of emotions from my listener, and it's good for me. So please utilize all these tricks, and if you found my chord series very interesting, please don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, leave a question. I'll definitely be there to respond to you in a couple of minutes. I'll see you on the next one. It's VarioTunes.